What is up? Welcome into your daily Buckeye Blitz. I'm your host, Joe from the Buckeye Cast for a Thursday, the old Thirsty Thursday, first one of 2023, right? January 5th, 2023. Oh boy. Have you guys taken down your Christmas tree yet? What's normal? Seems like when I was a kid, we used to leave it up until the end of January, but ours is still up here. My wife likes it, but I don't know. Eventually, don't you have to take it down and just move on? Or how long can you leave it up? Can you leave it up for 12 months if you just keep watering it till next Christmas? Maybe we'll do that. Yeah, see how many months we can get out of this thing. Anyways, back to football. Today's topic. We don't stop here. We're always talking recruiting. Who's coming in new? Who's next? Give me new recruits. Just give me all the fucking recruiting. All right. So now, who are the early enrollees in this 2023 class? That's what we're talking about today. So let's kick it off. I'm going to run through the list. It's not a lot of dudes. So the tight end out of Fairborn, Georgia, 6'6", 225, Jelani Thurman. He's a high 4-star. He was at the Ohio State Georgia game, the Peach Bowl last weekend. So I'm not sure if he was a guest of the team or if he just had got a hold of tickets somehow. But anyways, this guy's a stud. I love everything about him. It's more of a receiving tight end. They like to flex him out at his high school. Number 9 at his position in the country. So welcome aboard, Jelani. All right. Next, Jermaine Matthews, another high 4-star. Out of Winton Woods in Cincinnati, 6 foot 173. Number 1 in the state, number 7 in his position. And Jermaine Matthews is going to be a stud. I really like this guy. This is Tim Walton's first recruit at corner. Him and Calvin Simpson Hunt. So those two guys will be the leaders of this new wave of corners. As Cam Brown moves on, Denzel Burke will move on soon. So we'll see. We'll see who else doesn't jump in the portal. Oh, that's what I forgot to tell you guys. Sorry. Hold that thought. We'll come back to Jermaine Matthews. Dudes that just jumped in the portal, J.K. Johnson, corner. Jair Brown passed him on the depth chart. So J.K., he had an injury last year and just hasn't been able to get a lot of snaps and probably had to have that uncomfortable talk with Tim Walton about his future and decided to hop in the portal. Also, Javonte John Baptiste, somewhat surprising, but he enters the portal. Probably another uncomfortable conversation there. He's from the New York, New Jersey area, so maybe he'll end up at a Rutgers or something. But not everybody's leaving. We do get a safety out of Syracuse, Jihad Carter. I like this guy. Looks like he might be kind of that slot corner position from early indications, but that's the latest coming and going. So now back to Jermaine Matthews. Like I mentioned, out of Cincinnati. This guy, I'm going to put a lot of stock in his recruitment and a lot of faith in Tim Walton that this guy's going to be a stud. Physical, good length, great size. So who else here? Oh, he was at the Peach Bowl game as well last weekend. Will Smith out of Dublin, the story. Will Smith Jr. 6'3", 260. Busted his butt to earn an Ohio State offer over the summer and through his senior year. So he's coming in early. He's a 3-star, but I love the kid's effort, and he did everything that he was told by the coaches to do in order to earn that offer. So number 13 in the state. All right, who else? Well, let's go. All right, let's talk O-linemen. So all 4, I think this is huge. All 4 O-linemen that are signed will be early enrollees. So I'm not saying they're going to be starting, at left tackle, but I think it's huge for their development. The sooner they can get in, get rolling, get their bodies, they have to make major changes to their bodies typically, especially at O-line. So you get that first season of transforming your body under your belt, learn the playbook. Then by year 2, 3, you should be ready to hit the ground running. And at least, have a crack at the 2 deep if you're not starting. So Luke Montgomery coming in, nationally, number 3 player in the state of Ohio, leader on the recruiting trail, we all know, 6'5", 260 out of Findlay, Ohio, repping the 419. He's a high 4-star. So he's in early. Josh Padilla, got him penciled in as a guard, an interior lineman, 6'4", 285, out of Huber Heights. He's number 4 in the state. Number 9 at his position, and he's another high 4-star. So helpful to get him in the mix, and he's also a state champion wrestler. So there's that. Austin Severell, number 5 in the state, 6'5", 315, another interior guard from Lakota East, and he's another high 4-star. He was down to some big schools, Notre Dame, Alabama. So at that size, if his body is right at 315, he might be the most ready to jump in there. So we'll see what his game is like when he gets to go up against, Ohio State defensive linemen. Last O-lineman in this class that's joining early is Miles Walker, the tackle out of Greenwich, Connecticut. He's a 4-star, 6'6", 285, number 2 in his state, and look forward to seeing what he has under the hood. At 285, yeah, we'll see what he looks like. We'll see if he's in shape or what. Then let's go to the receivers. 3 of the receivers are coming in early. Ennis is pushing back his date, his enrollment. Carnell Tate, 6'2", 170 out of IMG in Bradenton, but originally from Chicago, so Midwest guy. High five. Well, you can't be a high 5-star. He's a 5-star. Stop. All right. So let's see of these receivers. Let's see which ones are physically ready to jump in there. Noah Rogers, high 4-star out of North Carolina, 6'3", 185. I like that he's a little taller. You got to have some kind of variation. You can't just roll out, cookie cutter 6 foot, 180-pound guys out there. Number 3 in the state of North Carolina, physical and kind of lean. I would say tall, lanky. So let's see how he develops. Bryson Rogers, the 4-star out of Wesley Chapel, Florida, just stone's throw from my house. Number 51 in the state, part of that South Florida Express team. 6'2", 173, so a little bigger in height than the typical Brian Hartline mold, that he goes with. Interested to see what this guy has. He's a little more smoother and goes up and gets those 50-50 balls. Last guy that's coming in is safety Malik Hartford, 6'3", 175 out of Lakota West in Ohio. Number 6 in the state, high 4-star, and with Jansen Dunn and Jalen Johnson transferring out, look for, and of course, McAllister's gone, Ronnie Hickman's gone, and we don't know if Lathan Ransom probably will come back, but you never know. So there's going to be the real need for depth in that safety room, and hopefully he can come in and compete immediately. So that does also, he will be the other 2 safeties, Cedric Hawkins and Jaden Bonsu, he will be ahead of them because they'll be coming in June later on with the rest of the class. So keep that in mind when you're looking at the safety room. That's all I got for you today. Tomorrow, let's talk. I think we'll look at the offensive side of the ball. Maybe we'll do some breakdowns on the receivers. Yeah, I think we'll talk receivers tomorrow. All right. That's all I got for you. Talk to you later. Go Bucks.